We made it. Well, almost.
There's no better day. It's time to get away. I wanna see it all. The world is open wide. I wanna feel alive. I hear adventure call. Hey, hey, what are you saying? Feels like a perfect day. Get lost and find our way. We camp out in our cars, sleep under the stars. Feels like the world is ours. Oh yeah. This is the good life.
As Lee continues to wake up, I'll show you guys where we slept last night.
Oh, lots of gum trees. Lots of gum trees.
What was that?
So Max wanted to sing you all a song. And I think this is the place. Right, Max? 1, 2, 3.
Give me a home amongst the gum trees, with lots of plum trees, a sheep or two and a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair. So we slept here last night because we made it so close to Jervis Bay, which was our end goal, but we ended up getting here pretty much at dark, and once you get into Jervis Bay, it's in a national park and it's kind of expensive for what we normally pay for camping. So we figured we'll come to the first free campsite we can find, sleep here and head in the morning. Morning Frank, morning Donald. Top of the morning to you. Alright, ready to go?
Hello. Hi, little Joey. I don't know how he's comfortable in there. It's a really weird look. Finally booked in our site. Just for fun, we came back to the site where we both camped last time in tents. It's about a 300-meter walk from the car park to the tent, so it's not ideal for us this time, but this area is beautiful, and check out the view that you get from the top.
This is the good life. Follow the desert roads to where no man goes. We can see it.
Alright, this looks good.
Drive on through the night and look up at the brighter sky. Can you hear adventure call? Hey, hey, what are you saying? Feels like a perfect day. Get lost and find our way.
So we have a little bit of a hiccup. Our trusty new tire just got a flat, very flat.
Yeah, let's hope Kangabloo's kitted out with the right gear to fix it.
Oh, it's looking a little muddy.
Yeah, hopefully it's just mud.
All right, good to go.
You know what I need now? Coffee. For those of you that have been following along for a long time, you know how much I love my coffee. I started off on lattes, moved to black coffee, and I think ever since I have, I really appreciate the flavor of each individual coffee. For me, I love the smell, I love the taste, but almost most importantly, I love the little bit of routine that it gives us, because living such a nomadic lifestyle and moving around day to day, almost everything changes except for the fact that I have coffee every day. And yeah, I love it. We are so stoked that for this episode, Trade Coffee have decided to partner with us. They are a US-based platform. They're unique in that they personalize the coffee that they send you, and with Lee's influence, we have gone for something a little bit different. Trade has sent us out Quill's Inkwell Signature Blend. It's actually coffee with a little bit of a twist. It's got a bit of flavor to it, and I actually really enjoy it more than I thought I would, but more importantly, Lee enjoys it too.
Yeah, I was excited that Max decided to try a flavor a little bit outside of his comfort zone, as I'm a pretty new coffee drinker and still trying to find a type of coffee that I love. Trade Coffee Gets you to fill out a couple-minute survey to find out what flavor profiles you may like, and then they roast it right after you order it and send it out to you. They partner with over 50 different roasters in the United States. The roasters all source their beans ethically, which we love, and they have over 400 types of coffee to choose from. So anybody out there who loves coffee and wants to try something new, you can hit the link in our description below. The first 100 people will get 50% off their first order, and you can use our code, which is Aki.
Speaking of Aki, I wonder what he's up to today.
I'm feeling so good today. I'm feeling like 100K. Show fly like an aeroplane. Bottle popping like champagne. Like a queen, it's going my way. Like Cleopatra getting fed them grapes. It ain't no cliche. So flossy, feeling bossy, baby, I don't play. Ooh. All the boys and the girls, they turning their heads like ooh.
So this is our camp. It is big enough for 2 vehicles, so we just put ours on an angle. Our friends are on their way and they're gonna pull in on this angle here, so we have a little private area with a nice backdrop.
Unfortunately in Australia, unlike Canada and a lot of the ones in the US, Australia doesn't allow dogs in national parks, and there is good reason. As you saw before, there's kangaroos, there's wildlife running around, but even on leash, dogs aren't allowed here, so it's good to make the most of places like this.
But as we said, our friends are on the way. We'll introduce you to them when they get here. And this is the beach that's right beside our campsite.
Green patch.
Yeah, it's a wee bit windy, eh?
Just a wee bit.
But freaking beautiful.
This is the good life. This is the good life. There's no better day. It's time to get away. I hear adventure call. Now the world is ours.
Do you want to bring the picnic blanket, Lee?
Yeah, I think so.
It's good, it's just, this picnic blanket's good, it's just heavy.
4.5 kilos.
You can turn around and start vlogging. And then, let's just see if it's... Yeah, so this one's tilt, so like if you tilt it, it'll go...
No way.
Oh.
Look at that.
Selfie cam.
Selfie cam.
It's crazy, huh? Yeah, you're all over it.
Yeah, I'm all over it. Leash is ready. Well, I think it's time to introduce you. Okay.
Yeah, seeing how you've already...
This is, I think
You're already all over the equipment.
This is my very first lady friend that I made in Melbourne.
Yes, it is. I'm so
Kirsten.
old.
Yeah. And you're living up the Gold Coast now.
Yep.
And this is your boyfriend Sean, who we had the pleasure of meeting in Byron Bay actually. And they decided to take their van, which is just back here, down for a surf trip. We're pumped.
And what is it with Australian guys, curly hair, owning vans?
I know. Do you see a
I don't know.
little similarity here between these two?
Gets the girls.
All right, let's go.
Girls get the girls.
It's a wee bit windy out here.
That is ugly, eh?
What do you reckon?
So we're all zinced up with nowhere to go. Sean was really keen to try and catch a wave, and it is blowing an absolute gale. We went and had a look, there's nothing going on. So now we're just gonna hit a beach with no waves, but it's hopefully nice for snorkeling.
Your 20s are for spending hours and hours pretending we have plans and we have places we should visit, but everybody knows your 20s are for wasting time. 'Cause you could be with anyone you wanted, you could take that job they offered and move down by the ocean, but I love the way your hand feels when it's under mine. I don't wanna take the world for granted while I'm still trying to understand it.
So as we've been thwarted by the wind for surf, we are going to put the girls on the spot here because as everyone knows, Lee's from Canada and Kirsten is actually Dutch born,
but I sound English.
Dutch born, lived in England and has only been in Australia for how long? 3 years? 3 years.
Yeah.
So we're going to test them on their Aussie slang. I feel like after 3 years there's a bit of pressure. I think they should know quite a bit. So without further ado, Sean is my other professional quizzer.
I got nothing. A cold one.
A beer.
A beer, correct.
Correct.
Arvo.
Afternoon.
Yes, easy. Barbie.
Barbecue. The
Correct.
shrimp. I mean, throw the prawns on Bobby.
A bogan.
In England we call it like a pikey,
Yeah.
Talk like an
like
Aussie
a
bogan.
chav.
Yeah.
In Canada, we'd say a hick.
Akadaka.
Akadaka.
Yeah.
Freaking daka. I think
don't
it's
know.
like something to do with poo. Akadaka. Like,
Sean, Akadaka.
ACDC.
what? Oh,
band.
Akadaka. Oh.
Bad, we
The-
would have not.
I feel like it's the only thing Australians ever lengthen rather than shorter.
Yeah.
Shorten.
What is a brolly?
Umbrella.
Yeah, that was a good get.
Budgie smugglers.
Ooh.
Speedos.
Nice. I did not know that,
But
but
I know because yes, he wears them.
So do I. Crack the shits.
Getting angry.
yeah.
Very good.
Crikey.
Oh my god.
Crook.
Sick.
Yeah.
Bludger.
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 Does it have to do with a ball in cricket? Like a bludger, like a really fast
Are you thinking Harry Potter?
Oh, is that what?
No, that's-
what is a bludger?
Sean, what's a bludger?
A bludger is a slacker, someone who's being lazy.
Yeah, like a dull bludger.
Ah.
Devo.
Devastated.
The dunny.
The toilet.
Yeah. Heaps.
Lots of, tons, multiple,
Heaps.
plenty.
One of the I'd say that's one of the sayings you've picked up from Australia.
I like that one.
Legless.
Legless.
Drunk.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Clucky.
That is not just an Australian term. That's when you're feeling like your
point the
maternal
finger at
instincts
me.
are going. Feeling like you want kids. That's universal. Clucky.
Kirsten.
It means you want babies.
Cobber.
Cobba, like C-O-B-B-A.
C-O-B-B-E-R. Cobber.
Cobber. Cobba.
Cobber.
Oh, a corn on the cob. No?
Is it?
Nah.
No?
It's like, mate. It's like the indigenous way to say, hey mate.
A very good friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never got that.
Cobba.
Cobber.
Never got that.
That's a dog act.
A dog act.
Yeah.
This is one for you.
Okay.
That's what's.
Oh, that's a dog act.
That's a dog act.
That's like a bad act.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I feel like is such a bad saying because dogs are the best.
Dogs
You know,
are the best.
a dog act would normally be like an act of kindness. Pash.
Kiss or make out? Kiss.
Miko.
Kiss. Make out.
Right, a piece of piss.
Easy.
Easy.
Oh.
Well done.
Okay.
A dag.
Oh.
Dag.
This is
dag.
hard.
Lee, you should know this one.
Negative.
How do
Bum?
you describe a dag?
Were you both dating one?
Yeah. And
long hair.
no.
No, a cool person.
Lee, to
Dag.
put it in a sentence, Mum said the other day when she asked whether she could help out at our meetup, she said, "Or is that too daggy?"
Oh, tacky. Oh.
It's like dorky.
Dorky. Dorky.
Dork.
Dork. Oh.
You know what a dork is?
Dork. No.
Dweeb.
Oh, dweeb.
Too dweeby.
Oh, so too like. Okay.
Yeah.
Lame.
Lame. Yeah.
Hard yakka.
Hard yakka.
Yeah.
Hard
Hard yakka.
She can't even say it.
Hard yakka.
Oh, yakka.
Hard yakka.
Like a shit talker. You're a hard
Oh,
yakka.
hard yakka. They're having a good conversation. They're having a long conversation.
Heart to heart, D&M.
Hard yakka is hard work. Rooted.
You had sex.
No.
What? How do you say you root?
Oh,
but root is something different?
you got up, like you got rooted.
Nah.
Oh, you.
Sean.
Sure.
Sean rooted.
you're tired, you're done.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
I knew
exhausted.
that.
And hit the girls with one final one.
Stiffy.
A boner.
Yeah. Good work. All right, girls, you killed it. Sean.
The sun is setting, it's golden hour, and we're coming to the end of an awesome day here in Jarvis Bay.
Yeah, it's absolutely paradise here, and we've had so much fun catching up with Kirsten and Sean already. We're going to switch off the cameras because we want to spend a bit more time with them. Our time is limited here, and I really hope you guys enjoyed learning a bit of Australian slang from them.
And going back to earlier, don't forget, we have a link in our bio if you're interested in trying some new coffee. The first 100 people are going to get 50% off their order, so take advantage of it. We encourage you to try something new.
Yep, check it out. You know I'm all about the coffee. And otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode, and we will see you next week.
See you next Sunday.
Bye.